At the heart of this all generative AI hoopla and all of this buzz around these chat GPTs, these transformers, all of these large language models, different tools, RAG, at the heart of all of this is machine learning. But when you look at the machine learning, it seems very hard and only few people dare to attempt to learn it. Now, to be honest, it is not unfair on their part because still there is very little information available as really how these large language models get trained, what are the methodologies of all of this machine learning. Still, the um, common notion is that if you want to be a machine learning engineer or if you want to train a large language model, you need to do a university course on machine learning. You need to learn esoteric theory. You have to be a statistical expert, and then no one knows what to do, what to learn, what sort of courses one should do because not everyone can afford or has the time or energy to go back to the university and do a 2 or 4 year course on machine learning. But there is a real lack of quality material when it comes to machine learning engineering. That is where I stumbled upon this GitHub repo by this researcher Stas00, and this is really generous because what he has done, he has shared his real world experience while training the large language models. So all of this material which is present on this GitHub repo is a technical material, and he has arranged it into chapters as you can see on this GitHub repo, and I'll share the link in video's description, so don't worry about it. Now if you look at it, this is amazing. Very easily and in a nice hierarchical way he has arranged it in different parts like key components, performance, operating, development, and miscellaneous, and I'm sure it will be evolving more. Now, in key components, he talks about network, I/O, CPU, GPU, CPU memory, and then in performance, there are various things he touches upon, and then it talks about these operating models. And of course, there is development, and at the very end, some of the quick guides around the tooling it has used. If I just scroll down quickly, so these are the tools and cheat sheets around Bash, Conda, and so on. And there are other repositories which are I would highly suggest you learn around ML engineering and ML ways, art of debugging. If I scroll back up, let me quickly show you one of the chapters around CPU or CPU memory, I would say. So if I go to this, you can see that it is a short and sweet chapter, that's it, and it is full of nuggets. For example, if you look here on this point, it says that loading the model weights, unless they are loaded directly onto the GPU, this is usually a transitory memory usage that goes back to zero once the model has been moved to GPUs. I was not aware of it and I always thought it was not like this. So it was really an eye opener, very simple thing. But when you read it in this way, in simple way, it really um, clears up a lot of concepts. Again, it is touching upon deep speed, which is quite a famous machine learning framework. And then there are a lot of other things. This nugget around data loader is also very insightful, where it says that it is usually one of the main user of CPU memory, and at times may consume very large amount of memory. So if you have been following my videos where I have been using notebooks, especially from the Google Colab, many times my large language models, even the quantized versions, they just fail or just crash. So we need to know that okay where it is crashing, and that is where if you are aware what is crashing, it is easier to fix it. Now, there are a lot of other things I could go on and on about this repo, but I would just drop the link in video's description. And I would highly suggest that if you're looking to get into machine learning, especially in training the large language models, then this resource is a must. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you are aware of any other such resources, please share them for the larger community in the comments. Thank you very much.